Welcome back to my channel. So I'm back after a really long time, but today is an interesting topic. Hope you like it. Today we're gonna talk about battered women, the women who has been through domestic abuse. We're gonna explore more of the reasons on the psychology behind why women in domestic abuse find it really difficult to leave that relationship, and explore the most common questions that we come across with a victim. So let's get into it. So I want to talk about something that comes up all the time when we talk about domestic violence. So people ask this: why did she stay? Why didn't she leave the first time he hit her? And I actually understand where this is coming from, because if you've never been in a position like that, you would think abuse is one clear moment, like something happened and you can just walk away. But that's not how abusive relationships work. By the time there's violence, the psychological damage is already there. Abuse doesn't start with a punch. It starts with control, with fear, but slowly learning that it's safer to keep the peace than to speak up. So she starts adjusting herself, not consciously, not dramatically, just quietly. So becomes more careful, more alert. She starts second guessing herself. And what's important to understand is that her body is already in survival, long before her mind labels anything as abuse. Then there's the incident, and that moment is terrifying. But it's actually not the part that keeps the women stuck. What keeps them stuck is what comes after. The apology, the crying, the promises, the sudden affection. And psychologically, this is huge, because when you're afraid, kindness feels like relief. It feels like safety is coming back. So her nervous system calms down, and her brain feels like relief. This is trauma bonding. It's not trying to say that the person is naive or weak. It's about the brain learning that the same person who caused the fear also removes it. And that creates a really powerful attachment. People often say, but why did she still love him? Because love doesn't switch off just because abuse happens, and when fear and affections are mixed together, the bond actually gets stronger, not weaker. Her brain is being flooded with stress hormones during the abuse and bonding hormones during the reconciliation. That's not romance, that's conditioning. Then there's cognitive dissonance, which is basically the brain trying to protect itself, because holding the thought, this person loves me and this person hurts me at the same time, is unbearable. So the mind starts softening this reality. He didn't mean it. He was stressed. I pissed him. That's not denial, that's survival. People ask why women seem to forget what happened. That's not forgetting, that's dissociating. When you're living in threat, the brain isn't focused on storing clear memories. It's focused on getting through the moments. So when things calm down again, the danger feels distant. Hope comes back and the cycle continues. And leaving is the most difficult. Living is often the most dangerous part. It means the men can escalate, retaliate, being followed, being threatened, and by the time a woman considers leaving, she has often lost her confidence, her independence, and sometimes her support system. And when people say, why didn't she just leave? What they're really missing is how trapped she already was. The better question isn't why did she stay? The better question is what made it so hard to leave, and how can we make it safer? If you're listening to this and you recognize yourself in it, there's nothing wrong with you. Your reactions make sense and in context of trauma. And if you've ever judged a woman of staying, I hope this helps you understand why. And please ask for help, because help is always available and we can understand you. Thank you.